a true Muslim treat every creation with compassion and love, and cannot think of harming any, whether it be a gift or a tiny act. There are many such examples in Islam of tolerance, compassion, and acceptance for all Christians. So, why are people spreading extremism in the name of Islam? That's because generally they do not have proper knowledge of Islam, and such ignorance and lack knowledge is the main reason behind the rise of terrorism and violent extremism. And so we see today some misguided Muslims abusing such ignorance and misquoting the peaceful message and teaching of Islam to implement their own mischievous personal or political agenda. There are numerous other reasons, but let me now focus on two current strands fueling terrorism in recent times. Firstly, breakdown of family ties. We can see nuclear family system now replacing traditional joint family culture in many of our traditional societies and countries. As a result, children are being deprived of much needed company and guidance for their parents and other elders. While parents are busy with their career and social engagement, children are growing up in isolation, getting addicted to TV, violent games, and social media. As often mentioned in terrorist groups' guidelines for recruitment, such isolated generations are targeted by terrorist propaganda. They are finding comfort in so-called online friends who misguide them and instigate them against accepted social morals and the society at large. They show them shocking videos and pictures of oppression against Muslims, creating in them a hate. After all, these are young, impressionable children and youth thriving for attention. This leads us to my next point, and that is oppression. Oppression worldwide is one of the main reasons fueling terrorism. Violence against Muslim communities in different countries is enraging Muslims here. Children are being killed, women are being raped, hospitals are bombed, terrorist organizations are turning emotionally influencing the youth by highlighting and sometimes exaggerating such incidents. However, there are reasons for hope in recent days. We have seen significant reduction in terrorist attacks in my country. Thanks to the zero tolerance policy of our government, the effort by our law enforcement agencies, and the constructive role being played by the Islamic scholars, I believe we have succeeded in considerably reducing the risk and threats of terrorism. Our approach to mobilize the society as a whole is showing results. Terrorism and violent extremism is being rejected by society, and there is growing widespread awareness against terrorism. There is almost a social movement against terrorism and violent extremism of any form in the country. Usually, misguided terrorists operate free from the fear of death, and to take them only from a law enforcement perspective or by law enforcement forces alone will not be enough. First and foremost, we need to impart in them the true teachings of Islam to discourage them from the evil path. We need to motivate them, teach them the right lessons, and make them more aware. And this is where I believe Islamic scholars and religious leaders can play a very important role, and that is what we are doing in Bangladesh. We are talking the peaceful messages, the true teachings of Islam to our youth and motivating them. And there comes the necessity of fatwa as a counter narrative for the radicalization to combat extremism and terrorism. You will be happy to know that the Bangladesh Jamiyat Ulama an organization formed by most Islamic scholars of Bangladesh, has successfully published in 30 volumes the Fatwa of Peace of Humanity against terrorism and militancy, endorsed by more than 100,000 Islamic Buddhist scholars and clerics. Around 10,000 Roman scholars also joined this initiative. I am pleased to inform you that this fatwa has been translated in many languages in Japanese language also, and has been well received and appreciated by national and international figures and community. As confirmed by many security personnel, this fatwa has had a significant impact, so much so that I was targeted by terrorist outfit who launched an attack during the Eid congregation in Slovakia. The terrorists feared our message of peace is being heeded by more and more of these affected youth against their bogus message. In the light of my experience in this field, I would like to share some of our initiatives and good practices in addressing the problem. First and foremost, the radicalization program is very important. There are mainly three types of people involved in terrorism. Those who sympathize with terrorist groups, these people are easy prey for terrorist recruitment. Misguided people who join terrorist group without right information, they are sacrificing their life with mistaken behalf that such acts are religious war. Both these groups can be de-radicalized with due care. Third, there is a small number of people who are brainwashed and blind followers of their leaders who are exploiting them. These leaders are deceiving people of their personal agenda. Law enforcement agencies are in a better position to deal with them. People from all these categories are criminal offenders in the eye of the law. We feel the need for specially designed rehabilitation program for those who are involved with terrorists. We need to involve an appointment specially trained terrorists and prison chaplain to preach the true message of Islam and expose the evil sides of terrorism in the light of Islam. Secondly, we are placing great emphasis in interfaith dialogues. In the Muslim majority countries, we, the clerics, should involve religious leaders from other communities. We need to create interfaith platform against terrorism and extremism. No religion support terrorism or preach violence. Such platforms have twofold benefits. On the one hand, minority communities would feel the issue. On the other hand, joint condemnation of heinous attacks in the name of religion significantly reduce the chance of the communal riots. We have started interfaith dialogue with renowned emphasis to teamwork among the clerics of all religions to fight extremism. Thirdly, we need to establish social media cells to identify, monitor, and counter terrorist propaganda and to take preemptive actions accordingly. Fourthly, alongside arranging seminars, workshops, and short courses in school and university, specially trained clerics should be appointed for counseling. More mosque-based counseling centers with telephone helpline need to be established so that people can reach out and they are in dilemma. Sadly, our clerics, even though very knowledgeable and vastly experienced in their fields, lack proper training and research on terrorism and counseling skills. As a result, they are unable to prepare, update, and preach counter narrative on time. Importance of addressing terrorism and extremism in Friday sermons, religious gatherings, and other social functions cannot be denied. Even ideologies need to be corrected through creating mass awareness. In order to remedy this problem, we are planning to establish a counter-terrorism research center for clerics to promote much-needed counter-narrative and develop counter-terrorism personnel. আমি এখানে আরেকটা বিষয় আমি একটু সংযোজন করতে চাচ্ছি।
I am adding something to my speech in Bangla.
সেটা হলো যে আমরা কেবল টেররিজম বলতে যেন ইসলাম ধর্মকেই আমরা নির্দিষ্ট না করি।
Let us not only identify Islam as the source of terrorism,
কারণ আমরা দেখতে পাই ধর্মের নামে এই উগ্রবাদিতা অন্যান্য ধর্মেও পরিলক্ষিত হয়।
because we see that extremism in the name of religion prevails in almost every religion.
যেমন আমাদের প্রতিবেশী রাজ্য ইন্ডিয়াতে আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি হিন্দুত্ববাদিতার নামে উগ্রবাদিতা বিকাশ ঘটছে।
We also see the same thing in our neighboring states.
এমনকি আমাদের প্রতিবেশী রাষ্ট্র মায়ানমারও আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি কিছু বুদ্ধিস্ট এইরকম উগ্রবাদিতায় তারা লিপ্ত হচ্ছে।
Even in Myanmar, we see that a few Buddhists are also engaged in similar activities.
এবং আমি বলছি কেবল ধর্ম না, অন্যান্য ভাবেও উগ্রবাদিতার বিস্তার ঘটছে।
Not only religion, but extremism is rising through other sources as well.
আমরা লক্ষ্য করছি যে ফ্রান্সে এবং জার্মানিতে এবং ইংল্যান্ডে এমনকি আমেরিকাতেও উগ্র জাতীয়তাবাদ মাথাচাড়া দিয়ে উঠছে।
We see that extreme nationalism is rising in France, Germany, and USA.
এবং যে উদার চেতনা ছিল তার তুলনায় উগ্রবাদী চেতনায় জনগণের কাছে তারা প্রচার করছে বেশি, যাতে আমরা আশঙ্কা হচ্ছে আমেরিকার মতন ফ্রান্স এবং জার্মানিতেও ভবিষ্যতে কি হবে।
I'm concerned that the extreme nationalistic view are getting more popular in those countries.
এবং আমরা মনে করি যে এই কথা যে বিভিন্ন দেশের পরস্পরের রাষ্ট্রগতভাবেও তারা যদি সম্পর্ককে উন্নয়ন না করে, তো ওই রাষ্ট্রের পরস্পরের সম্পর্ক উন্নয়ন না ঘটানোটাও এই উগ্রবাদিতার উত্থানের একটা অন্যতম কারণ হয়।
Failure to develop cordial relationship among the states is also a source of the rise of extremism.
তাই আমি বিনয়ের সাথে অনুরোধ করব যে জাপান আমাদের বাংলাদেশের অত্যন্ত আস্থাভাজন রাষ্ট্র, বন্ধু রাষ্ট্র, এবং মায়ানমারেরও অত্যন্ত বন্ধু রাষ্ট্র।
Therefore, I humbly request Japan as a very close friend of Bangladesh and as a very close friend of Myanmar,
এবং উভয় দেশের আস্থা জাপানের উপরে আছে,
and both the countries rely heavily on Japan.
সুতরাং ওই যে ধর্মীয় দৃষ্টিতে রোহিঙ্গাদের বিষয়ে যা হচ্ছে এই বিষয়ে একটা সমাধানের জন্য জাপান যদি অগ্রসর হয়, তা আমার বিশ্বাস এই জিনিসটা সহজে হয়তো একটা সমাধান হতে পারে।
The problem that is going on in Myanmar, Japan will take effective role to solve that problem.
আমি আমার ভাষণ শেষ করছি এখন।
This is the end of my Bangla talk.
I am happy to know that Japan will support in developing such expertise and capacity for counter-terrorism. From Bangladesh, I offer the help of Jamiatul Ulama and other Islamic scholars who would be happy to be part of this important initiative, because we believe the true message and teaching of Islam, the message of peace, humanity, need to be disseminated. That will be the most effective counter strategy to terrorism, and teamwork and efforts would be trigger for the success of any such initiative. I wish every success to your efforts to eradicate terrorism and violent extremism. We have a long way to go, but I believe that we will have victory with the help of God and our sincere efforts. Thank you very much for your patient hearing and for inviting me.